So let me start that thank you that you are still with us after such an intensive day. I am sure that you are full of information and it is worth staying and watching the film. Looking at what we have prepared for the young people, and I was getting ready for this presentation, I was wondering what I can share with you, because it seems to me that we know everything by now when we work with young persons in different spaces, even like schools, our psychotherapy centers or practices. This is all part of a reality that we are co-creating at the moment. 7 out of 10 LGBT plus young people here, teenagers, they face homophobic and transphobic violence. So we have a lot of suicidal thoughts as well. So 10 young people LGBT plus, 7 out of 10 feel lonely. 2 had to run away from home. They also take micro-violence on an everyday basis. They experience that as well. And 69% of students in Poland also experienced or witnessed negative comments and activities against LGBT plus. So this is what's happening at school. So on the one hand, all of that makes us sad, but on the other hand, they motivate us to continue our work. We want to continue working at school because we can influence this attitude, we can influence the atmosphere, and we can also contribute to the fact that LGBT plus young people want to go at school and they will feel accepted. And many of us, I'm sure, feel that this is important, that every child deserves to feel safe. The solution that we offer is, of course, prophylaxis. For the last 3 years, I have had the pleasure of working on peer alliances of LGBT. So we started with You Have an Ally in Me. This was our campaign in 2021. In the next year, we had a campaign directed at the adults, teachers, professionals, where we wanted to share the latest knowledge and also educate regarding knowledge how to support LGBT plus youth at school. So this year, once again, we want to promote relationships and how to support LGBT. This is also about modeling openness and being an ally, being a supporter from the adults. Part of the project is a film. It's a very special film, and it is called He, His. On that film, in preparing it, we worked together with students from high school. So it was important for us that the dialogues, the scenes that are shown there are as authentic as possible. That this is not about us adults showing what is happening with the young people, but that this is real. We also cooperated with a group of really engaged people from the Łódź Film Academy. The people who cooperated with us were young people, not much older than the stories that were experienced by young people. So we wanted people to really show their own experience, and this is why we have invited experts, those also who represent LGBT plus community. We also invited activists coming from that community. We wanted to be authentic. We wanted to have a representation here. I'm going to show you the film today. However, there are also educational activities connected with it. We've got e-learning course. There are also lesson scenarios. There was a campaign in social media and also webinars for professionals. Basia Bada is going to talk about non-inclusive internet. Please join that webinar. Now we are going to screen the film. We are going to run it in just a moment, and it wouldn't have been possible without a grant from the US Embassy.
Cześć.
Hej,
Moment, przepraszam, że przerwałam, ale po prostu ja muszę zareagować.
za chwilę, dobrze?
Chciałam się upewnić, że Dominik w dzienniku też będzie Dominikiem. W poprzedniej szkole mieliśmy problem z deadline'em.
Z czym, przepraszam?
Jego poprzednim imieniem. A, no tak. Proszę zerknąć. Wszystko jest tak, jak powinno być. Słuchajcie, to jest wasz nowy kolega, Dominik. Dominiku, może powiesz coś o sobie?
Cześć, jestem Dominik. Miło mi was poznać.
Dziękujemy. W takim razie zajmij jakieś miejsce. Cieszymy się, że jesteś z nami. Dobra, słuchajcie, tu jest taki rysunek z poprzedniej lekcji z inną klasą. Przerysujcie sobie najpierw, a ja za chwilę wam opowiem, o co chodzi. Dobrze?
A ty nie idziesz? Ja zaraz przyjdę. Dominik,
Co?
idziemy stąd? A ty dlaczego właściwie zmieniłeś szkołę?
Pomidor?
Dobra, no. Nie musisz mówić, jak nie chcesz.
Nie no, mogę powiedzieć. Po prostu średnio dogadywałem się tam z ludźmi. Co?
Rozumiem. I jak sobie z tym radziłeś?
Także zmieniłem szkołę, nie? Mam nadzieję, że tutaj będzie okej.
No chyba już jest.
A ty? Jak ci tutaj?
Okej.
Nie musisz mówić, jak nie chcesz.
Nie, po prostu jak ktoś czasem napiszę jakiś komentarz, to robi mi się przykro i zaczynam za dużo myśleć i się za bardzo przejmować i tak dalej, i tak dalej.
Okej. Mam radę dla ciebie.
No, dawaj.
Ja na twoim miejscu usuwałbym te komentarze i w ogóle się tym nie przejmował. Przecież to twoja przestrzeń.
Hej, hej, co wy tu robicie?
O nie!
Osoby transpłciowe to osoby, których tożsamość płciowa różni się od płci, która została im przypisana po urodzeniu. Zatem transpłciowy mężczyzna to mężczyzna, któremu po urodzeniu nadano płeć żeńską. A transpłciowa kobieta to kobieta, której po urodzeniu nadano płeć męską.
Binder, spłaszczak. Czym on w ogóle jest? Już tłumaczę. Jego zadaniem jest spłaszczenie klatki piersiowej, a celem poprawienie komfortu osoby, która go nosi.
Co?
Nic. Mogę się położyć?
Mogę? Fajnie, że jesteś. Przy tobie mogę być sobą.
Ty też jesteś fajna.
Mam pomysł. Patrz, jakie ładne.
Pięknie.
Wstawię je później, okej?
Mogę ci coś powiedzieć? Pamiętasz, jak mówiłem, że nie dogadywałem się z ludźmi w tamtej szkole?
Tak.
No to ogólnie w domu mam duże wsparcie, ale w tamtej szkole to była jakaś masakra. Bo ogólnie to jestem osobą transpłciową i ludzie przez to mnie oceniali i nie akceptowali. No.
Dziękuję, że mi powiedziałeś. Wiesz, że jak coś, to jestem, nie? Chodź. Odbierz. Dominik. Dominik, możemy pogadać? Dominik! 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 Proszę cię, porozmawiajmy, no. Będziesz mi teraz unikać. Nie odbierasz telefonów, to martwiłam się o ciebie. Dominik!
Zostaw mnie.
Dominik! Dominik! Dominik, porozmawiaj ze mną.
Nie mamy o czym.
Ale przecież wiesz, że gdybym ja wiedziała, że tam coś widać, to bym w życiu tego nie wstawiła, no. Przecież wiesz. Nie chciałam, spójrz na mnie. Dominik. Dominik, spójrz na mnie. No spójrz na mnie.
Nie tak chciałem się wyautować.
Dominik,
Co?
a jak chciałeś się wyautować?
W swoim czasie.
Słuchaj, tutaj naprawdę nie musisz się kryć. My się nie kryjemy.
Jedni lubią dziewczyny, inni chłopaków. Kogo to obchodzi? Tutaj serio możesz być sobą.
Dzięki, chłopak.
Poproszę już o powrót do prezentacji. Dziękuję bardzo. Kiedy oglądamy ten film z młodzieżą, to dominują...
When we watch this with young people, we mostly have two kinds of comments. Such a school doesn't exist in Poland. Well, we know schools in Poland. We wanted to show something else. If we wanted to show you what it's like, if this is the end, these are the borders of our consciousness, that's the end, these are the borders of our world. We wanted to show them that this is what we have, and that whether they are going to feel good at school depends also on them, that the atmosphere at school is also the result of what they do, that their gestures, their behavior, attitudes, words also create that school. And so the creation of such a school that is supportive, well, we want to support young people in creating it. The second comment that came was about, what about those tomatoes? Nobody eats tomatoes like this. We didn't plan the tomatoes to be eaten like this. It was raining, and because we had limited resources, and this is why we went from the orchard to a greenhouse together with the whole crew. So many people said that this is an engaging film. It's very positive, but also there are negative comments. That why do you talk about it, that there is too much of it, that we constantly talk about LGBT people, and there's no issue, right? There are homophobic issues as well, and every negative comment is an opportunity for us to comment with research results, and also to show that this majority perspective, where it seems there isn't an issue, what is it all about? The perspective is different when you are the minority, when you are discriminated against. And so this education is vital. So when there were a lot of comments, also positive and negative, from young people, it showed us how this education regarding also relations is really vital.
Would the young people say, well, soon we'll have the e-learning workshop and also materials. I will show you information in a moment, but let me tell you a story from my own experience. Last year I had a group of kids who had experiences with violence. It lasted a couple of months, and in the closing meeting we had a Saturday whole day meeting. It was cold, winter, we had boots and we took them off, and I had rainbow socks just by coincidence. It was a pair of clean socks that I found in the morning at home. And there was an opening moment when young people shared in the opening circle how they were. One of the people who was in the group from the beginning, this person shared something about their romantic relation with the same-sex person. And before, this person never mentioned their context, although they reported difficult experiences just on before that person protected themselves or was not comfortable enough. And I know that it's the socks that worked, because when she spoke, she told, well, you have nice socks. So we know that if a teacher has a pen, the rainbow, or just says some notion, like there's one accepting adult, if it's present in a life of LGBT plus person, one person that is accepting reduces the risk of suicidal attempt by 40%. And it's a relief, because we maybe among the 40% of people that change the lives of young people, what we can do is to just show our alliance, show on which side we are. Just small gestures, rainbow pins, reacting to discrimination, bad jokes, or violence. I encourage you to become a part of that group and to also see this film together with the young people and also talk about those topics. What is needed really is an adult leader in such a conversation. Thank you very much.